the Empath Sisters. Join these two healing sisters, Bev and Shelly Greenlaw, walking the path of spirituality and are here to share their experiences and guidance within the realms of energy, intuition, spirit, and beyond.
Hi, and welcome back to the Empath Sisters. I'm your host, Bev, and of course, my lovely, beautiful sister, co-host, Shelly.
Hello, everyone.
And today's episode, we decided that we are going to talk about conspiracy theories. Well, are they or aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's this whole pendulum swing of
Yeah.
some stuff is like, whoa, way out there. I
Hmm.
get it. And you know what? There's lots of things I do know personally that are truly out there that a lot
Yeah.
of people wouldn't really believe.
Yeah.
And then there's like the whole other end of the pendulum, where it's like, okay, it's so like AI.
Far-fetched. Yeah. Yeah.
I just call it AI, Mike. It's either real or it's AI.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
nowadays, how do you even know what's real? Right? That's also a problem I think that we're running into is like
Yeah.
what's real, what isn't real. And this is
Hmm.
definitely the era. And I knew that this was coming last year, that there was going to be a lot of confusion. We're
Yeah.
going to see a lot of things on the news. If anyone watches the news, I don't. Haven't had news for like 13 years, but I don't really watch the news, but you still see things on
Yeah.
socials and things like that. And so
Yeah.
it's like, I knew that there was going to be things projected into the sky and they're going to make things. And so AI can make anything look real.
Yeah.
So again, it was like, what's real? What isn't real? What's conspiracy? What isn't? I don't know.
Well, that's just
So
it.
we kind
You
of want
don't
to
know.
talk about this. Yeah. And Shelly, I feel like is really fired up to talk about the moon.
Yeah, I am.
I was like, oh, hot damn. This one fired her right up. So I don't know if we've seen this side of Shelly, so I thought
No.
let's give it a whirl and
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
what
And I mean,
happens. Yeah.
disclaimer,
Oh yeah.
everybody. Okay. I mean,
You know,
this is
yeah.
just like my hypothetical thought or
Oh
theory or
yeah.
whatever you
Sure.
want to call it.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, if you think it's conspiracy, whatever, fine. But
That's fine.
it's
Yeah.
just my thoughts.
It's just conversation. It's
Yeah.
just conversation.
Mhm.
And, I just want to say one thing. I feel like the lesson here in like where we are in the world is that, and the times that we're in, I really feel that this is a time that it's trying to teach us to just not be so judgmental and not be so divisive and just let's just hear each other out. Like
Yeah.
maybe you'll learn something.
Mhm.
I think about that with politics. It's like I
Yeah.
feel like we can have political conversations because you know what? There might be something you actually know about this or that I would be like, oh, you know what? I
I
might take
didn't
that
know
into
that.
in
Hmm.
consideration. I didn't know that. Thank you for
Yeah.
enlightening me.
Hmm.
And I don't really believe that we should really be here to convince anyone to believe what we believe. I just
No.
feel like we're entitled to believe what we believe, and we
Yeah.
don't need to push it on anyone. And I
No.
don't feel like we should judge each other for it either,
Right. And
because
that,
we all don't know. So
yeah.
I just really love saying that to people, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just have conversations. Like we're all meant to be so different.
Well, and that's it. That's
Ah,
exactly it. And I literally had a conversation with my friend about this.
yeah,
And, and it does relate to the politic thing.
yeah.
And, why can't we all have our own opinions on that? And why can't we still be friends?
I
It doesn't
know.
mean you have to hate that person because, they
I
don't
know.
agree with you. Like, come
I
on,
know.
people.
I
Like,
know. That's
I'm
how I
sorry.
feel.
That's just like
And I definitely don't align with a lot of
me
where other
neither.
people are at, and that's okay too.
Yes.
It doesn't mean I like them any less. I'm just like,
Right.
cool, that's what you believe, that's what you like, and you have your reasons for those
Hmm.
beliefs, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hate you for it.
No.
It was like going back to the COVID thing of like, were you vaxxed or not? And then it was just
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm not going to hate you if you didn't get vaxxed. I don't even care. I don't
Yeah.
even need to know if you had a pap smear. I don't even need to know
Yeah.
what you've done in your life. It's not my business. I don't
No.
care.
Yeah.
Think,
Totally.
feel, do whatever. You're not
Hmm.
affecting my life. Let's just
No.
learn to be together, because you know what? Sharing ideas and being a lot more open and loving and kind,
Hmm.
I think things could change. And
Yeah.
but it just doesn't feel that way. It just still feels very divided.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to encourage other people to have those conversations. Don't try to push your belief, but maybe
Yeah.
just try to have those conversations of like, hey, this is what
And
I feel.
and
And
there's
you know what?
nothing wrong with that. And
No.
there's nothing wrong with having a conversation, but like what we said earlier,
Yeah.
it might be something that maybe I didn't know. And you're teaching me something, and maybe
Well,
I'm teaching you
exactly.
something.
Totally.
And but again, it comes down to what you said. It just feels like that division, and
Hmm.
that it just makes people really not like each other, just because of their beliefs. And that
Yeah.
is just something that I don't agree with. I
I
think,
just,
yeah.
yeah, I feel it's super sad too,
Hmm.
because we should be having conversations. And I feel like a lot of people just won't even bother
Right.
because there has been conflict,
Yeah.
or they don't want to create conflict. And it's like,
Hmm.
but we don't need conflict.
Right.
We just have conversations. Let's just enlighten each other.
Yeah.
That's like, just flip it to the more positive, as opposed to like, oh, I want to make you believe what I believe, and you have to, because my
Right.
way is the best way. And it's like, oh my gosh, I feel like we're just going to sound like politicians at that point. So it's like,
Yeah.
why are we doing that? But this is also something that we've been taught. This is what's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to encourage people who are afraid to have those conversations. I'm like, just have the conversations. I'm so curious. I'm a very curious person, obviously, my Gemini rising. So for me,
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm very curious and I want to have the conversations. So if anyone ever wants to have a conversation with me, please do. I
Yeah.
like, enlighten me. Let's have a conversation. I think
Mhm.
it would be super fun. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of things I have experienced and I know about that are my beliefs and my experiences because of that. And whether I feel like people need to believe in it or not, it doesn't matter. It's my truth.
Right.
And that's all that matters to me, is my own. And I feel that's vice versa for everybody else, is like,
Mhm.
I can't judge you for your belief or your experiences. Like, that's
No.
your journey.
Yeah, exactly.
So we want to talk
Yeah.
about the moon, I guess. Um,
Well, we don't have to talk about
I'm,
the moon, but
oh no,
the reason why I brought up the
I
moon
want
is
to.
because it just literally happened, right? Like we had um,
Trip,
another,
another trip
and
to
I'm
the
doing the
moon. The quotations.
quotations.
Yeah.
We had
So
another trip to the
obviously, our
moon.
listeners
So
are like, oh, okay, they probably don't believe that that's true. Um, Believe or not, I don't know. Maybe I drank the Kool-Aid, but I have always felt, not someone told me, I have always felt that we did not experience going to the moon back then.
me
That's
too.
just my feeling.
Yeah.
Do I know for sure? No, I don't. I don't have concrete proof.
No.
So again, just my feeling. I
Yeah.
love the moon. I think it would be incredible to go to the moon. I love space. I love all of it. Obviously, we
Hmm.
all kind of come from there, but um, yeah. And now it happened again. And
Well,
now it's exploding. And now we're also in the age of like, really, did it happen or didn't it? How do
right.
we know?
Okay.
Okay,
Let's get in
shoot,
it, because
shoot.
I'm just, what really gets
I want to
me,
hear what
this
you
is
have
what
to
really
say.
gets me, is that this trip recently that people went to the moon,
Yeah.
they said, even on the news, they kept like saying the exact words of, this is the furthest human has ever gone around the moon. Okay.
Hmm.
Around the moon.
All the way
Now,
around.
yeah.
I'm guessing that's what they're trying to say
Yes.
based on
And
those
so,
words.
in my opinion, when I heard that, and
Hmm.
like I was like Bev, I'm the same way. I've always felt that same thing, where I feel like nobody has actually landed on the moon. Like nobody has been there.
Yeah, I felt like
No
we just
human.
didn't. do that back then.
Yeah,
I
no.
just, and like,
Because,
how come we haven't done it how many times since?
right?
How come, these are the
I know.
questions I want people to have.
Yeah.
Question things.
Yeah.
We just don't
Conversations
question
of like
enough.
this, right? And like, so
Yeah.
when they brought up this one,
Yeah.
again, to me, we have so much technology advancement now than we did back in the 60s, okay, when
100%.
supposedly man hit moon, okay?
Yeah.
So what I don't understand is if we have so much technology advancement today,
Yeah.
and all the scientific things, all of the stuff at NASA,
I know.
why
Yeah.
would you go around the moon and not stop on the moon? Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? What about we have these things that are called cell phones, right?
Yeah.
And we can't sometimes like have service down here on Earth. Like we'll be able to go like maybe 100 kilometers or something, and all of a sudden we drop a call, or we can't have service in that one spot.
Yeah. But they're
But
running
supposedly,
on satellite.
yes, supposedly they're running on satellite, right? So if you're running on satellite,
Yeah.
how do you lose communication, for one? And why couldn't you use your phone or whatever technology, maybe not even the phone,
Yeah.
whatever other technology of showing us exactly what it would look like? We have not seen anything.
No, I know. Apparently there's pictures.
Yeah, apparently.
They took
Have we seen
pictures.
them? No, I have
No.
not seen any.
But also, we can make pictures. And why did humans have to go around the moon to take pictures?
Right.
Why don't you just send one of your satellites to take pictures? Apparently, it has that kind of technology.
Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. I think it'd be so cool to go into
Of
a rocket
course.
ship and get into space and go around the moon. But I just don't understand.
There's just some things that don't add up.
They just don't.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misinformed too, again. I don't know.
Yeah. So
I'm only going off of what we're hearing, and I haven't heard much, but
yeah, like I'm sorry, but like I said, people might look at me differently because I'm saying this right now, but I honestly still believe there's no way that they went into space. Like, I mean, okay, no, I won't say it that way. They went into space, but they didn't I really don't believe they went to the moon. I don't believe they went around the moon, because if they did, wouldn't you think that we would see something?
Well, you think it'd be a big to-do. I mean,
well, it was a big to-do, but
Yeah.
they did not show a lot of things. I do remember them even saying that they were going to lose connection or whatever to the ship at this one certain point. And I'm thinking,
wow, it's so
okay,
crazy to
like
me.
it's just I don't know. And maybe some other people out there, maybe you can enlighten me and tell me what you know about this whole thing, because I did not watch all of it, because I was just so like, I'm sorry, I just was like, yeah, right, we're doing this again. Like, we really doing this again? Like,
and why all of a sudden now?
Well, because that came back up again, from what I've heard, that a lot of generational people now don't believe that they've ever gone to the moon.
Oh, so they're trying to prove
to us that they can go to the moon.
That just makes it even more sus for me.
Right? Right? I just don't.
But
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I just don't understand. And I also feel with technology, where we could be, and I think, well, if we are so advanced, this will probably bother a lot of people, but it really bothers me that if we're so advanced, then why haven't we cured cancer?
Do we really want to go there?
I know. I said, well, we don't have to go there, but this is what it makes me feel like.
Yes.
It's just like, it makes me question things, because it's like, how can we be so advanced to do this, and this, but yet we can't do this, and this?
Yeah.
Just things don't line up and add up for me.
Right.
That's my problem. I'm like,
Hmm.
it's like the movie, show me the money,
But it is
but
about the
it's like,
money.
it is about the money, but I'm like, show me the proof. Like, but
Yeah.
how do you even know if it's real? That's the thing with AI right now, too, is just
Yeah.
like, nobody has a clue what is true. You could literally
Hmm.
have it make some document,
Yeah.
formulate some picture
Yeah.
that could look so real that you
Oh,
sometimes you can't even tell that it's not. And
yeah.
so now I'm like, I have no idea. And
Yeah.
even if you said you're going to give me proof, I don't even know if I'm going to believe that is true.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I
Exactly.
feel like we're kind of living in this world of like, wow, it's just fantasy. I don't even know
Hmm.
what's going on.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Maybe I sound
maybe.
so cuckoo,
No,
but I'm
but
just
like
like,
maybe it
huh,
is. Maybe we're living
maybe
fantasy.
we are.
Maybe we're well, there's some people who think that we're living in a game simulation. Like we're
Oh,
not even,
I kind of feel that way.
I
We are
do
definitely in
too.
some matrix.
Yes.
Some people take the blue pill, some people take the red pill.
Yeah,
Sure. Like, I don't know. There's so many analogies,
I
honestly.
know.
But I just feel like these things also are happening as a mirror
Yeah,
to get us to question.
right.
It's trying to enlighten us. There's
Yeah,
things that we're meant to see and understand and figure out and make our own informed decisions or have common sense about things or whatever.
yeah,
And I feel like it's trying to teach us that because honestly, I feel like since cell phones came along, we have seriously, I don't know what happened to humans. I feel like we have completely like zoned out
yeah.
of reality.
Mm,
And that's what I mean about living in this fantasy. And it's just like, man, we're so disconnected. Maybe that's the right word,
yeah,
from compared to what I just said, which I don't remember anymore. I'm sorry for that, everybody. But I feel like since cell phones came about, social media, all the things, we are so disconnected. And I just feel like we just need to start waking up and just start
mhm.
questioning and just looking at things because no matter what you're seeing on your cell phones and online, we don't even know if it's real or not anyway. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. So then we can just get so down the rabbit holes about stuff too,
yes. Yeah,
which I feel like is sometimes I feel like that's maybe what it wants us to do. And
yeah,
I don't know who it is, but
yeah.
I mean, well, I have my own theories on that, but I'm not going to share them here. But there's the it. I don't know, and maybe that's just part of the game and the lesson
Yeah,
that we're supposed to learn. And it's like, oh, we have cell phones.
yeah,
Cool. I mean, everything that we have created here, there's so much can be used for such good.
for
But
sure.
unfortunately, there's also the not so good.
Yeah,
And I also know that these things in this world are to teach us discipline and like our own and to be
right.
responsible for
Yeah,
ourselves, right?
yeah,
Just
yeah,
how much do you want to do this and how much do you want to do that and question this and
yeah.
just question. I just want people to question more.
Yeah, well, and like what we said in the beginning, it's just about having conversations and having conversations of what we feel that we believe, right? And so,
Hmm.
it's just I feel like it's such a tough thing
Hmm.
that again, like I said, like what I just said about like not believing that nobody went to the moon,
Yeah.
um, give us proof.
Yeah,
Like
but how do we even know the proof is real?
well, look at the 1960, whatever they could claim that they went to the moon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And supposedly it was on TV.
Yeah.
Technically, in my opinion, if they went to the moon,
Yeah.
the person that was the first person was not, I do not feel, was Neil Armstrong. It would have been the camera guy. Okay. So
Oh my God, that's
oh, it
funny.
sounds stupid and funny, but seriously. Or maybe Neil Armstrong went off and put the camera over there and then went back and was doing the whole thing because they told him that's how you show the world.
I know.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
I
know.
just question.
Yeah, and we can question. Anybody's entitled to question anything.
Right.
It's a whole, this goes along the lines of, is Earth round or is it flat? Have
Oh,
you heard that one?
yeah.
So it's like, oh my gosh.
Hey, I'm one of those people that believe it's round.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
I agree. I also do feel it's round.
yeah, I do
Um,
not feel it's flat. I'm sorry. I just
yeah,
don't.
I know. But
Um,
could you imagine if it was flat? If all of these universes, as they talk about like parallel
right.
universes and planets and blah, blah,
Yeah.
maybe they are all flat. Maybe it is just all these different frequencies that just are in a line and we just keep
And they're just
hopping
in the
and can keep
layers.
traveling. And every time we
Maybe.
leave our body, at nighttime. And that's why we'll
Right.
have three different dreams because we went to this plane and we went to that
Mm-hmm.
plane and this one. And they're, you're like there, but yet it's not so linear, but it feels
Right.
linear. But it's not until you come back here and then it's like, oh, boom, like you're tethered down.
Yeah.
But, oh,
I know. And it's a possibility, right? It's a
I
possibility.
mean,
However, okay, when it comes to different planes, I do look
mhm.
them as layers,
Yeah, me too.
but I still look at Earth as round, like
Round.
a
I know.
planet, because
Right.
planets to me are round. However, we're taught that.
Well, exactly. Well,
So,
and I'd have to say, when I did my soul regression, and my first regression was at soul level.
yeah,
And so when I was out there, I was literally in the universe. I remember looking around going, oh my God, like I'm a soul. And I was just literally floating, so
right,
call it, in the abyss. And I can tell you in my mind, telepathically, I knew where all the planets were, and I knew Earth was like way below me. But I
right,
can tell you, in my knowing, I can't say that it was round or flat.
right. You just knew it was
I just
there.
knew it was
Yeah.
there.
Hmm.
I had the knowing to go to that place, or I could go to that place or that place. But I can tell you, in my experience, I didn't experience if it was or shown that it was flat or round. So
Right.
that's from my own experience.
Hmm.
But they do exist.
Yeah.
That I do know. Um,
Yeah,
and I would say
definitely.
probably a lot of people also have maybe had those experiences too. But yeah, I, I don't know. I agree with you. I feel like it's just, I want the proof.
Yeah.
And you know what? There's been so much like ET activity. It's just crazy. The veil is getting thinner. There is so much activity going on right now, but at the same time, where are you getting your information?
Right.
Was that their true experience? Are they being paid to say that? Was
Right.
that just something that was made up? I
Hmm.
don't know. No idea. So I feel like just to say this too is that don't believe everything you hear.
Right.
When you, and I say this to my students too, I'm like, you know what? I'm a teacher here teaching you. I'm only going to share what I know.
Right.
That is like my truth to you.
Hmm.
And my truth isn't the gospel. It's not everything. It's
No.
just there's a part of this that you need to hear. And no matter who you learn from, what rabbit hole you go down,
Yep.
who you talk to, when you hear the information, you're going to feel it.
Yep.
You're going to be like, oh my gosh,
That
I
resonates with
that
me.
resonated with me. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, I got the
Yeah.
chills. Or
Yeah.
I knew it. Or for
Yeah.
some reason that just spoke to me. Cool.
Hmm. Or
But
you
some
want.
people, you hear something and then it's like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That person, that might be all that they know.
That's right.
And that information that they're sharing might be for certain people at that place that also need that information.
Hmm.
Or that person is there to give you the experience for you to learn what is your truth and what isn't your truth.
That's right.
So again, it comes down to like nobody's right or wrong.
Hmm.
We all have our own experiences. We all have our own truth. We have our own beliefs.
That's right.
So how can we just be so mean to each other over it? This is my problem.
I know.
This is what hurts my soul. It's
Hmm.
just like, oh man. I
Yeah.
just I'm just one of those people. I'm very open.
I'm
Have
just
any
sorry.
conversation with me.
I know. I'm just sorry. I don't mean to laugh or anything like that, but I was just literally thinking when you said it hurts my soul, and I was like
Yeah.
thinking in my head, Yeah, because like I'm a Libra and I want peace and balance and harmony and I
Of
want
course.
everybody to get along.
Just everybody. Let's just be partners. Let's just be nice. I
I
know.
want same thing. And it's
Yeah.
like, but at the same time, like I agree, like don't I mean, you can if you want, you
Do
can
whatever
judge
you
me,
want. Or,
whatever,
yeah,
but
whatever. It's
honestly, but
fine.
at the same time, don't judge me though. Don't judge me just because what I believe. Just because you don't agree with me and you
Yeah.
have a different belief doesn't
And
mean that I'm
that's
going to judge you.
okay.
Yeah, and it's okay. We all are allowed to have our own,
It's
but we
true.
need to be kind. We need to be kind to each
We've
other.
lost the kindness for sure.
Yeah,
And that's what
and
I try to
respect.
show everybody is
Hmm.
just that you can talk to me about anything. I'm not going to judge you for it.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep on loving you the same, and
Hmm.
you're entitled to what you believe, and that's fine. But I
Yeah.
would love to hear why you believe that.
Yep.
What experiences have you had to believe that? How
Hmm.
did you get there? Cool. I'm actually more interested and curious. Like it's a psychology thing for me. I'm
Yeah.
more fascinated as to like how you got there. How has this journey been for you?
Yep.
And that's your truth. You could literally tell me a lie and it's fine. That's
I know, right?
yours.
Yeah. Well, and that's why we have books. That's what
Hmm.
I believe anyway. That's
Yeah.
why we have books
Yeah.
because books are about people's experiences. It's their truth,
I know.
their stuff. That doesn't mean you have to agree with it, but you read
No.
about it and you're getting knowledge from that book. And maybe you're going to take some pieces from it, and maybe you
Yeah.
won't, but it's their belief and experience,
Totally. And I don't really see people reading books and then reaching out to the author going,
right?
"You're a liar."
Well,
Or
I
what
mean,
you
I'm
I
sure there
mean
probably
nowadays
is. Yeah, there
because
probably is.
people have learned that they can do that.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
back in the day, it was just like, oh, wow, that was some
Hmm.
insightful knowledge. Or,
Right.
oh, wow, that was an interesting experience. And, oh, wow, I resonate with this person or this part of their story.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't. And then sometimes it's like, wow, that was too much for me. Or, oh, I didn't like that.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Did you hate the person? You hated the author because they wrote that story? No.
No.
I
No.
just I just try to look at everybody like a story.
That's
Everybody has a
why.
story.
Yeah, and that's why I brought up the books because
And I am going to
that
write a book. And
yeah,
whoever
like
judges me. That's fine. But
yeah,
I hope you don't, because it's just my experience. And I
that's
want to hear
right.
yours.
Hmm.
Books are imprints
Yeah.
of people's experiences while they're here to
Hmm.
help us,
Yeah.
like information and knowledge, right?
Yep. And
That's all
that
it
and
is.
that's why I brought it up because I wanted it to be something that maybe people out that are listening
Hmm.
is that they can relate to that. Like just remember that everybody has their own experiences and it's like a book, right? And
Yeah.
so when you go to the library, when you go to buy one, somebody wrote it this or wrote that, and you're like, oh my God, I want to read that,
Yeah.
whatever. Well, it's because it's their story. So
Yeah.
everybody has their own story, everybody has their own beliefs. And
Totally.
it's just you have to take it as uh
Well, you don't have to. We would
well, you
hope.
don't, but I mean like with a
I'm
grain of
hoping.
salt, you know what I mean? Like with just having that
It's
like
it's just listening.
yeah.
That's all you have to do. We just
Hmm.
have to listen. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why people have stories and why they want to share them is for
Hmm.
people to listen to them.
That's right.
And whatever you get out of it, you get out of it, and that's your experience.
Yep.
I don't have to hate the person for the whatever experience you read.
Right?
I
Or
just think that
believe.
that's crazy to me, and I'm
Hmm.
just for anyone's yeah, we're storytellers.
We are.
We're storytellers. That's
Every
all
one
we're
of
here to
us.
do
Yeah.
is to share stories. And you know, when people do share their story, I'm fascinated as to, oh, wow, you grew up this way. That's why you believe that. That's so
Hmm.
cool. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
to me, it's really interesting, but maybe, I mean, I obviously am not everybody. So,
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the way I view it
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
how I feel about it. But I have been judged harshly by many people. And the one experience that I had was with my son, and he had a little friend that he was playing with, and life was great until we asked if she wanted to come with us into the city, and so yeah, and she'd asked, and I guess it was a go. Cool, we're excited. So the next morning we drove over there, and a family member comes outside and says, "No, I'm sorry, this is not happening today, and we are no longer going to have any contact with you. We cannot receive anything from you. We do not want to associate with you." And it was all because of the work that I do.
Right.
And
I remember
and
this.
yeah, and my son was standing there crushed because this is like his best friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, and they believed a certain belief, and their belief didn't fit in with what I do for a living,
Yeah.
and that's fine. And they just said, I don't know where you fell off the beaten path, but you should go and repent. And I was like, oh, okay. And then it was, we're going to pray for you. And I just said, what you believe in, I believe in.
Yeah.
And thank you. But I'm also, me and my family will also pray for you and your family. Like,
Hmm.
there's no hate here, but wow, I have
Yeah.
never felt so judged in my life. But at the same time, it was just like, okay, that was an experience.
Yeah.
I understand somewhere in your journey, you've had this experience to believe what you believe, and
Hmm.
that's where you're at, and this is how you feel, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I pray for those people to this day, and I send them lots of love because you know what? I understand that they don't understand me, and that's okay. Not
Yeah.
everyone's going to.
That's
And I'm
right.
not going to understand everybody. It's not my job to understand everybody.
No, it's not our job at all.
No.
No.
And I don't have to get all in an uppity about it either. It's just
No.
like, where are you going to put your energy? And this
Hmm.
comes down to the Trump thing. I really wanted to make a post because it's really bothering me. Whether
Hmm.
people like Trump, don't like Trump, don't care. But you know what? We're in Canada. I'm so sick of it. I'm
Yeah.
so tired of all this Trump stuff. I get it. I get everything. I've heard everybody's versions of why,
Why?
yay or nay. And all I want to say is to the ones that maybe don't like him, I just want this perspective because I use it for myself, is that if you don't like somebody, all you're doing is giving them power.
Yep.
Again, it comes down to your energy. Where are you going to put it? You're just feeding it.
Yeah.
It was way back in COVID too. It was like everybody talked about COVID, COVID, COVID,
Hmm.
COVID everywhere. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I have a choice. Every day I can choose to put my energy where I want it. And I
Yeah.
choose to not put it in that because it had its own big bowl of energy.
Already. Yeah.
Oh my God. And everybody was feeding it and feeding this
Yep.
word. And it's the same thing with that. It's the same thing with Carney, Trudeau. It doesn't matter. Politician, not a politician, anything.
Anything. Yeah.
I'm just saying, you have a choice in where you put your energy. If you don't like the person, don't put your energy there. Don't
That's
feed
right.
it. It's the same thing comes down to the timelines. I get there's a big picture, there's all this stuff that's going on, but I look at it. There's a faith timeline, there's a fear timeline. And every day I'm choosing to feed my energy into a faith timeline of like whatever direction we're moving in, I want to put my energy to the one that's bringing us change and that's going to make a difference and that's bringing more peace and love to this place. And I'm just not going to keep feeding the oh my God, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, and this and I
Hmm.
just can't. I
Well,
just
because then you're feeding more like angry people, the
Well,
fear,
and then that's in the
the.
collective.
Yeah.
And it just goes up and everybody feels
Yeah.
it. And I'm like, gosh, I want people to feel the opposite. And
Yes.
I can choose to do one or the other.
Hmm.
So I just choose to feed it to the faith. And whatever whatever that timeline looks like of whoever is in it, of whatever needs to happen, I want that to happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know who it is, what it is, or all what needs to happen, but all I know is I want to keep feeding that direction.
Hmm.
And that's just where I choose to put my energy. And that's why I choose to just continue to do positive things every day, try to like make a difference,
Yeah.
enlighten people, keep vibration high, because a lot of people come with their vibration low.
Yeah.
And it's like, let's just shift the perspective. You get to choose. You're only in charge of yourself.
Right. We can change that narrative
Anytime.
anytime. Hmm.
Any
I think,
story, any narrative, anything.
yeah,
And
that's
just
right.
think about that. Energy is everything.
Hmm.
So as you feed the negative, just could you imagine what your life would look like? Literally, I've seen this on memes and everything. Could you imagine what could happen in your life if you just chose to feed your energy into the positive thoughts,
Yep.
into the positive things?
Mhm.
you actually will live in a positive environment.
Yeah, it's all about mindset.
A
And I
hundred
mean,
percent.
don't get me wrong, there is going to be times
Hey, for sure.
we are
That's
human beings. We
100%
like
we are.
we
And we keep
have
getting reminded of that.
yes, I just wanted to say that because people I just can hear people right now. I already had spirit say tell them this
Hmm.
because um people are going to be like, well, I have tried to be positive and then this happened and then this happened and it's like, okay, but you got to remember we're human beings living on earth, that we do have certain things that we need to do to survive here.
Hmm.
However,
Yes.
it's how you want to look at it.
It's still
So
a choice.
it is. And so that's why I'm bringing that up, is because you can still have a positive life, even though you're going to have maybe a conflict here or something, this goes wrong or whatever. But those are also something that you're supposed to learn,
Yeah,
lessons.
of
So
course.
if you just take that, trust me, I mean, Bev's been through a lot of things.
Hey,
I've been through a lot of things.
still do. It
Yeah,
won't end until I
it's not
leave.
exactly. And so the more what she's saying is the more energy that you're putting towards that, you're going to, it's still, it's even part of that law of attraction. If you really want to believe in that, okay, whatever you put out, you're going to receive. And
Yep.
so if you're going to constantly, put out negative or whatever, you're
You
going to receive that.
you create
It's
your
just
own reality.
exactly. So,
So if you're believing that
yeah.
negative things happen, or there's negative people in your life,
Mm-hmm.
or this is shitty, or this is that, yes, that's what it is, because that is your view.
Right.
But if you're like, oh my gosh, that's really amazing. Wow, that's a blessing in disguise. I
Yeah.
didn't like that, but what is this trying to teach me?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I learned something from that. Wow, I grew from that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm at a place where I'm like, all the what the mind would call hard, awful, scary, challenging, shitty, crappy,
Yeah.
whatever, those honestly is where my gratitude goes to every day. Because the most challenging things I've gone through in my life have created the most growth for me.
Right.
And had I not had those, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I've healed a lot of stuff to be able to say this today and be in this place, but that's what it's taught me. And I
Right.
just like to share my experience of like, this is my viewpoint and why and how I got here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just about choice. And so again, it's like, I don't want to feed what's going on in the world. I get it. There's a part of it where it's like, this is our reality. I mean, you can't hide the gas prices. You can't ignore the
Inflation
food. You,
and
you
yeah,
can't ignore
like
it.
you
I
just
get
can't.
it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I go, it's just what is right now. All I can do is try to keep the vibration up and make a difference wherever I can. And that's
Yeah.
all I'm capable of doing. I can't change the inflation. I can't change the big things that are going on. I can't change
No.
politicians. I can't change anything. I
No.
don't have that power. But we are powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So I use my power in a positive way
Yeah.
because that's
Even
literally all I can do. And I
even
want to live in that.
yeah. And like even if you can just choose one small thing
Hmm.
out of your day
Yeah,
and take that into a positive. It could be the smallest thing, honestly,
literally. Hmm.
and just see how that goes. You're going
Yeah.
to see your mindset changing every day when you do that. Write down three things that you're grateful for. Even if it is shitty, you can be like, "Oh, I'm so grateful that, like because
Totally.
you don't know what happens on the other end, like if let's say you got in a traffic jam today and it really pissed you off. Well, maybe
Hmm.
you're in that traffic jam because something else happened. Maybe, down the road
Could
that
have
you could
happened.
have happened to you, that you went the wrong route or whatever, right? So
Totally.
you're just going to have to just try to shift that and just to
Yeah.
try to put 1 to 3 positive things a day. And more you do that, the more you'll
It really
feel.
does change.
It does.
And
Yeah.
when there's things that keep showing up, that's a lesson that is unlearned yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, if you're being positive and there's a
Yeah.
negative thing in your mind that keeps showing up, and well, I was positive, but this happened, and this
Right.
happened, and this happened, That is something that keeps showing you this is unfinished.
Right.
So we need to now look at that, whatever that is, and see what part you have in it and what part do you want to change about that.
Yeah.
It's asking you, do you want to keep doing this or don't you? There's something unfinished here. And I can tell you, I've had many lessons of the same thing showing up and showing up and showing up. And I go, ugh.
Yep.
And sometimes it's years before I get it. And then it'll show up like another year later. And then it just gets shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
And I literally will get to the point, and I can talk about it. I can get advice on it. I won't do a damn thing about it. It's just like, yeah, I know this is happening. Until I literally get to the point where I'm like pushed to the edge.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm done the lesson and I go, that's it.
Fine.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I am so done doing this. I'm not doing it ever again.
Yeah.
Like I literally state with my will, I'm done this contract. I'm done this lesson. Thank you very much. Yeah, sorry it took me 10 years and it took me 10 times to like get it through my thick head. But you know what? Now today I made the decision that I'm finished with it.
Yeah.
But I obviously wasn't then because there was still some things that were unfinished that I didn't learn yet to be to that place where it is done.
Yeah.
I had this conversation about, moving out of our home. And some people are like, oh, are you sad about it? How do you feel? And I'm like, it's done for me. I don't feel emotional about it. I don't feel attached. I'm just like, it's served its purpose. And now it just feels completed.
Yeah.
It's just like something just closed the book. And I went, that's it. That's done.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to explain it, but you just feel it. It just gets to a point where you're like, done.
Yeah.
Just close book. And it's the same with people in relationships. Oh, I had a really, horrible partner. But you know what? I'm grateful because I got my kids out of it. See?
Yeah, exactly.
So sometimes it's just like, yes, I get it. That's just life. It's just going to keep giving us these experiences that we need to have, and positive things do come out of it, even if you can't see it yet. Eventually, you will see it.
That's right.
And when we cross over, you'll see all of it.
Yeah.
It will all be revealed to you. But, sometimes when we're moving through things, we can't really quite see the lesson. And some people also just love to be in the lesson over and over.
Yep.
And we can't do anything about it. I've had people in my life where you can try to help them, you can help them to see it, but they are choosing to be in it because it's unfinished. And that I do know, where I'm like, okay, I'm going to step back because
there's
just
nothing
need
else
to just be in it. It's not about me.
No.
This is about your soul having that experience and what it needs to learn from this.
Yep.
It's not for me. It's not my business.
Well, and like we've always said, everybody has their own journey. We can't steer you from your own journey because we all have free will, people. So
that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
So and speaking of that, speaking of free will.
Yeah. That was a fun journey.
That was.
I don't know what everyone else will think, but you're like, what? But you know what? This is just real.
Yeah.
Just being real. Just trying to share some insights and mindset.
Well, and not only that, we just thought, because it is kind of out there, like a lot of people are really talking about more and more, like, I'm doing the air quotes again, conspiracy stuff out there, right? And so we just thought we'd have a conversation. And there is some things that I'm a part of that. Maybe it is a conspiracy that I don't think that, nobody landed on the moon and all that.
And so what?
Exactly.
I'm like, Shelly, if you want to believe that, you can believe it.
I know. I am allowed to believe it.
That's fine.
I know. And that's why I said it. And that's why we wanted to have this conversation today.
Yeah.
And so we just appreciate you all, giving us this, really this platform to just talk about what we want to talk about. And we really wanted to do that today. So, but anyway, yes. So thank you so much for really listening to us today and tuning into us today. And I just did want to mention real quick, if you're feeling, really, loving our podcast or, and really want to share it, it really doesn't take much. All you have to do is like us, share us, whatever. It just gives us our podcast a little bit, oomph out there too. So if you could do that, that'd be great. And we just love doing this, and we appreciate all of you. And we just want to say thank you. So thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone.
We're sending you lots of love and light and gratitude wherever this may find you. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.